So, how do you even begin to research a 2,000-year-old belief in the 21st century? We're about to find out. We're going to dive into the veneration of Mary in the Catholic Church, not by digging through ancient texts in some dusty library, but by using the digital world we all live in every single day.
It always starts the same way, right? A simple question and a search bar. You're just trying to get your head around the basics of this deeply held faith. You type in a few words, you hit enter, and you kind of expect the whole library of the internet to just open its doors for you. And then, bam, you hit a wall, a digital dead end. We've all been there, and it's frustrating, right? But in this search, it's more than just an annoyance. It's actually the first gate we've come across. A little reminder that even with all this instant information, the path to understanding isn't always a straight shot.
Okay, so we pivot. We look for something a bit more reliable, more comprehensive, a digital encyclopedia. This is where we can actually build a solid foundation and really start to get into the core ideas behind this ancient practice.
So this right here is the absolute key. This isn't worship. Catholic theology has these super specific terms for it. You've got latria, which is the worship that's only for God. Then you have dulia, which is the honor you give to saints. But for Mary, there's this completely unique category, hyperdulia. It's a special, higher kind of honor, all because of her unique role in the story.
This lays it out perfectly, doesn't it? Veneration is all about honor, while worship is about adoration. And for Catholics, this is a really big deal. It's not just about splitting hairs with words. Devotion to Mary is seen as flowing directly from their beliefs about Jesus, what they call Christology. It doesn't take the place of faith in Christ, it's a result of it. That is a crucial point to get.
These beliefs didn't just pop up overnight. They were actually developed and debated over centuries. This timeline shows us the huge milestones, right from the 5th century when Mary was declared Theotokos, which means God-bearer, all the way up to the 20th century with the definition of her assumption into heaven. Each one of these moments was a massive theological statement. And this deep, deep tradition has led to this incredible variety of titles for Mary. Queen of Heaven, Star of the Sea, Refuge of Sinners. These aren't just poetic names. For believers, each title is like a touchstone, reflecting a different side of her role as a protector, a guide, and an intercessor.
And this quote from Pope John Paul II, wow, it really gets to the heart of the whole thing. To the wonderment of nature, you bore your Creator. From this perspective, Mary isn't some side character. She is standing right at the center of the mystery, and her life is completely intertwined with the life of Jesus.
Okay, so we have the encyclopedia view, right? That's the what. But what about the who? Can we actually find an authentic, authoritative voice out there in the digital archives? Our search is about to go a little deeper, into the world of primary sources.
And there it is, a papal address from 1999, originally published in the Vatican's newspaper. But wait, look closer. We're not actually on the Vatican's website. This piece of history is being preserved and shared by a totally different organization. This is the digital ecosystem in action, this whole network of archives and libraries keeping knowledge alive and making it accessible.
So we have the theology, and we have a primary source. But, faith isn't just about doctrines and documents. It's a lived experience. And when you go looking for that online, you discover this huge, vibrant digital world.
And here's the funny thing. This huge list of resources, it comes from the sitemap of the very same website where we first hit that page not found. From 3-minute digital retreats to adaptive learning kits, this is where all that theology we've been looking at becomes a real lived thing. It's the ancient faith, just repackaged and served up for a digital world. Our search for this 2,000-year-old belief has taken us from broken links to encyclopedias, from papal archives to these thriving online communities. But there's one more stop on this journey, and this one reveals a very, very modern kind of barrier.
And then we hit this. This isn't a page not found. This is a wall. It's stark, impersonal, absolute. What was it? A glitch? Did we click too fast? Was it some automated system making an invisible decision? This is a totally new kind of gatekeeper, one that isn't built out of stone, but out of code. And that brings us to our final and, I think, most important question. For centuries, the gatekeepers of faith were, councils, theologians, and popes who carefully defined doctrine. But today, as we're all looking for knowledge online, we're facing new gatekeepers, search algorithms, content moderators, faceless automated systems. So in this new world, the question isn't just what can we find, but who or what is deciding what we're even allowed to see.